All right, we are back, but today we are at the house working off of the trailer. Got our 16, 14, I'm not sure, 16 or 14 foot trailer, and we are building an outhouse. As you can see there, we have got some substantial work done already. We are getting close to building a roof and building a door. So as you can see here, we've got two landscape timbers, 8 foot long, and the decking is made out of 2x10s. And all of this that's outside, you can see, is spaced quite widely to allow a little bit of airflow and moisture to get through. Inside we are tight. And so the design so far, there we go. We started off with two sides and a base. Built the base. As you can see, the deck runs right up to the back, to the last slat that I put down for the flooring. Got our opening, and then 1 2x on the back. That will be for the rear panel that is actually up there, already pre-cut, sitting right up there at the front of the trailer. It's nice having a big trailer like this because you can spread out your work pieces. So the way this was built is we did build the base first with the landscape timbers, the decking, all of that. Then I built two matching sides. So all of this is reclaimed, upcycled, whatever you want to call it, wood that we found off of Marketplace. So we built out one side and then we just mirrored it to the other side. Couldn't actually tell you what our slope is. I want to say the front's probably about a good 8 to 10 inches taller than the back. Didn't do angles or anything. Basically all I did was get the front, the back, overlaid the wood, scribed the line, and just set the angle. I will say I did set my compound miter saw to match the line, and that was at 12.5 degrees is what those cuts are up there. So don't know what that turns into as far as slope, but as you can see here, all of this inside is untreated 2x. Same with the top. And so if you do notice some writing, I did label these because this is going to be kind of modular. This will all be taken down and strapped down to the trailer and then shipped out there. Not shipped out, but I guess transported out there so that we can set it up out there. But being that the property is 2.5 hours away, that is a bit difficult to get out there, and this is a really nice way of making some progress without the drive. As you can see, we do have a hole there. There are matching holes down at the bottom. We have some vent covers. I've got a whole box of them that I will show you. And then I also have a vent over there that's actually inside the box. So there's a vent there, and then there's a vent on that wall inside the box, and that's just to allow some ventilation. Today we actually just finished up on routering out the base. I did a flush router bit just to get the tops even, and then a round over, and then hit it with some sand, a little bit of sanding to smooth it out. I will be securing these down on the sides there just to kind of cover gaps. And then the back, which, let's see if I can get in here. It's a very snug fit. So as you lift it up, you can see down inside, big open area. There is our vent. So I've got a lip there that it sits down inside, and then also a 2x and another 2x as a lip. That made my cuts nice and simple for the top. I will probably put some kind of handle or something on a side. I'm not sure. Just for access. If you notice, I do already have a couple of screws. It only takes about 4 screws to keep this down flat. So I am waiting on an elongated seat so that I can scribe in the hole to make that nice. I'm just going to use a standard elongated toilet seat. And so I have built rafters. So this is the side framing. I just screwed a board on here and then screwed another 2x to the back of it to add to the lip. And so I actually have 2 rafters that sit on top of here and also on top of here up against this plywood. So there'll be 2 additional over this 4-foot span. So it is coming together. I've already sanded up mostly everything. There's a few more screws that'll go in, but I won't actually install those screws until after I get it out there. But before I go out there, I will be working on the door and the roof, and I will also be painting all of the exterior panels and even some of these on the corner. Because these are untreated, I'd like to get those covered, at least the edges that will be more exposed to the elements, like all the 4 corners, get those nice and covered up. So yeah, all of that untreated wood is from our big stack that we are eating away at. This is, my wife found a listing on Facebook Marketplace of a gentleman that was cleaning out his warehouse that had lots and lots of old wood that he was just begging for people to pick up. So we got a bunch of that were, this entire stack's probably less than 6 feet long. And then we got some more back there that are nearly complete 8-foot pieces. So we used two of the 8-footers on the front, and then 2 of the longest ones that we could find on the back, just to work with some slope. Just an idea of some of the tools I've been working with. I'm a big fan of rigid, so as you can tell, lots of rigid equipment. Mainly because of their lifetime warranty. We do have the DeWalt compound miter saw that I use for a lot of cuts. And then of course my big rips are going to be using the rigid table saw. So I'll just keep you all updated. I'll probably get a couple of pictures or a video out once we get this painted and fully assembled before it's time to ship this thing out. And then of course we'll get one together once we get a pit dug and get this reassembled out on the property. So all right, y'all, thank you for watching. If you have any comments, suggestions, or anything, leave them down below. Subscribe definitely helps out. But y'all take it easy and God bless.